How you folks all doing? Here with none here with your Mundus Minute on August 5th, 2022. ESO news, luxury merchant, and gold merchant stuff, all in a few minutes. So first up in the news. Well, PTS version 8.1.3 dropped on the PTS Monday. A few changes that included with that were adding weapon and spell damage back to light attacks, and a few other balancing changes. It's still not well received, but I will say there are more changes coming up on PTS on Monday, but Monday is going to be the last round of changes. So make sure to take a look and see those. I will leave a link down below for 8.1.3 for you to take a look at and review. Now, also coming up in the month of August here, the August Crown Store Showcase is up. We have a few new items coming in and a few old items. Nightfall crates are returning. In addition to that, the Dragon Grantid, I can never pronounce this name right. His statue is coming back, and it's a nice, large, big statue. We should also have Kinnereth's Blessing statues returning, and the Vampire Sovereign statue returning as well. As for bargaining dummies, the Herring Reaper is returning. And for houses, Jodes Estate, Hollow Hold, and Bastion Sanguis are all returning. Now, big ones for this one, though, are going to be house guests. We're going to get Stibbins, which I would not recommend inviting him into your homes because you never know if Lady Laurent is going to follow him in. And Rigert the Brash. Yes, so you get to have Rigert come in and commit some diplomacy inside your house, which I'm pretty excited for. Now, a reminder, Meteor Mayhem is still going on. It's going to be going on now until August 9th. During this time, that's Tuesday, by the way. During this time, you get double the AP if you have the scroll activated. Also, if you want to get your event tickets, do dailies inside of Cyrodiil doing the town quests, and if you don't like to do Cyrodiil, well, you can always do Battlegrounds for 2 tickets. If you want a single ticket, you can do dailies inside Imperial City. Available to everyone. Now, finally, in the news, ESO is returning to Quakecon 2020 or 2022. And if you want to get some drops out of that, watch it on Thursday, August 18th. With a bunch of ESO live streams for at least 15 minutes, and you get a Blazing Flame Astronauts Pony Guar pet as a Twitch drop. And a few other things as well. I'll link down below for everything going on coming up in TwitchCon. Let's take a look at the Luxury Merchant and the Golden Merchant for this week, shall we? Yeah, man. So on the Luxury Merchant this week, I actually have a data statue from Mafala. Just probably the first time. I think that's the first time I've seen it in here, and it's actually not going for that high of a price here. So maybe if you like Mafala, grab it. A few Dark Elf statues, Ordinators, St. Holmes, Legion Champions, Regatta statues, Imperial statue is the Legion statue there. Statue Base, Statue of Faith, and Light. And on the Golden Merchant for this week, almost every PvP set is on sale. It's 500 AP, or 5,000 AP, I should say, or 500,000 AP to get a single set. A few items I'd probably recommend getting out of this. Bastion the Defender, when you block, you heal yourself and group members. Curse Eating Ring, when you heal, you remove negative effects on you and your group members, and it has a cooldown per player. Deadly Ring, which gives a boost, 15% boost to your damage over time and channeled abilities. Ravaging Ring, which will give you damage boost whenever you use spell resistance or physical resistance. Ring of the Ancients, which just gives you straight up Magicka, which is useful for non-CP, where CP sets are kind of restricted. Cyrodiil's Crest, when you block, you gain some health it can occur once every 4 seconds. Ring of Fury, which will raise up your damage every time you take damage, which will include dots. Ring of Moron Tong, when you deal direct damage, you cause an enemy to take 10% more poison damage or disease damage for 5 seconds for anyone who's doing poison or disease. Ring of Transmutation, when you heal yourself or an ally with a heal over time ability, you give them 1400 critical resistance for 5 seconds. Ring of Vicious Death, anytime you kill an enemy player, You're going to make them burst out into flame damage to anything around them in a 5-meter radius for a good amount of damage. And then finally, Spell Strategist Ring. When you mark a target with a light attack, you get 460 weapon and spell damage against that target. And there's a few other sets you might want in there as well. So make sure to go into Cyrodiil and take a look at the Golden Merchant to get all those stuff. Anyway, I'm Hero None. That's the Mundus Minute. I'll see you on Tamriel.